I really don't know.
You
because
did your part.
once you give the message, you don't follow up.
Yes, I get what you mean.
Yeah, but I know that that issue was never solved, and that begins the rift in NAC, which affected even the constitutional review, leading to the failed referendum.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, banana and orange.
And orange. That's where the real discord began. He got 1 million votes, and Kibaki got, I can't remember how many, but...
Under the Rainbow Coalition.
The distance was like day and night. And the vote for Kibaki was national, over 65%. And that vote came from all over Kenya.
Yes.
So it was Kenyans united against oppression, which again reminds me of the Gen Z, tribeless. That even in Moi's backyard, they was saying this time, change. Everybody wanted change. That's how the NAC revolution took place. It was a ballot revolution. For the first time, counting of ballots at polling stations was introduced. And therefore, manipulating the total vote the way they did in 1997 could not have been possible. Therefore, Kibaki won nicely.
What's the mood of the country like at this time?
Oh, it's a carnival. The carnival mood was only dampened by Kibaki's accident.
Yes.
Where he now became wheelchair bound, had to go get treated in London. And where now the campaign remained and Raila took up leadership. Remember, there is no deputy because you have no running mate. But Raila became like the presumptive. He led the campaigns because, you know, he has this energy. Wamalwa and Gilu are there, but Raila has more energy. He has energized the campaign. And the NAC campaign was beautiful. And the unbogable signature song.
I've interviewed Josiah. He's talked a little bit about that song.
We came in.
So, at this time, we're still under the old constitution. Therefore, a vice president comes in.
Will be appointed.
Will be appointed by the...
No running mate.
Yes.
Yeah, so a vice president comes in.
Who appoints it? The president?
The president. So the president appointed Wamalwa.
Why not Raila or...
I think it was okay. Everybody accepted Wamalwa. That was not the dispute.
Okay.
But I think that the way I understand, because I've never asked Raila a direct question for him to give me an answer, the mamas came because he did not appoint all the ministers Raila wanted. He brought in some people whom Raila had not wanted. And don't ask me which ones, because I wouldn't know.
I'm not even going, I'm going more so into this element of I need to, so one of the things that I'm really happy about the cabinet being dissolved in the era that we are in right now, 2004, is, and the call for Gen Zs, part of their manifesto or their asks, Saba asks, which I absolutely love, is that they're asking for qualified people to then be put into these ministerial positions, cabinet positions.
If we are talking of qualified, then Ruto should also go.
But I'm just... The question that I'm asking is...
a fish rots from the head.
But the question, but he entered election. Anyway, let me ask the question.
The election is in dispute even today. Let's go on. Yes.
I know that's what you're going to say.
Yeah.
The views of the guests. I am just asking about her life story.
Yeah, but my views have been consistent in different media. Nobody will blame you.
Yes, no. It's okay. But my question is just this. Is this now where the propagation of politics from the basis of I need to pay back this person because they voted with me, therefore let me give them a ministerial position? And do you believe ministerial positions should be given on the basis of qualifications? I
think merit, yes. And I think, I don't think that Kibaki was rewarding cronies, because his first cabinet was very good. And it's the one that moved the country from where it was. The level of commitment, people did not sit to amass. That doesn't mean there isn't one or two who did that.
Yes,
but the bulk of the cabinet was working for the well-being of the country. There was serious commitment. But word has it that the agreement, pre-election agreement, which I was not privy to, was not honored. And there was murmurings from the LDP camp and Raila in particular, and also reports which appeared in the press that he had been denied entry to State House to see the president before the naming of cabinet. And I took it upon myself when I learned of it to call President Kibaki and ask him, having come from such beautiful campaigns, why he shouldn't grant Raila audience because there are reports he had been denied. Kibaki, in his usual style, told me, ask him to call and, you know, we will talk, you know.
Wow.
And because I visited the Railas that afternoon, I'm afraid of both Raila and Ida. And I relayed the message. Yeah.
Did he call?
I really don't know.
You
because
did
once you give the message, you don't follow up.
Yes, I get what you mean.
Yeah, but I know that that issue was never solved, and that begins the rift in NAC, which affected even the constitutional review, leading to the failed referendum.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, banana and orange.
And orange. That's where the real discord began.
Wow.
But in spite of all those shenanigans and Kibaki's stroke, the government really worked, and that speaks volumes to the appointments Kibaki made, and the economy moves.
At this time, from a personal perspective, have you now then shut down your or sold or left, actually the word is left, practice, private practice?
I leave practice because following the improvement of the Olo Aringo initiative, where Parliament increased, a law was passed and Parliament remuneration was changed, I decided we were supposed now to become full-time servants of the people. So I closed my practice, you know. But because that was not enforced, parliamentarians received the increased money without closing businesses. That's why people are continuing their businesses and becoming tenderpreneurs contrary to the Ethics Act.
That was what it said. It said that we're compensating you to the perspective.
Yeah, that's that was the whole theory. Yeah, so that we are able to focus on our watchdog, especially our watchdog.
So you shut down though?
I did. And remember, I've also been appointed a minister.
For water?
Yeah, so I closed my practice. I wrote a letter to the Law Society and asked a friend to help wind up my farm. I didn't sell. Okay. You don't sell your name. So I wound up and distributed the clients and allowed those who wanted to go anywhere else to go.
What does that position? Now I love that I didn't introduce you from your titles, because your titles are being revealed as you do your story. Yeah. So now what does this look like? What people are calling CS, then they were called ministers. Minister for Water. So I become Minister for Water, and I'm also representative for Gichugu. So apart from my ministerial duties, I have to be in Parliament to articulate issues for my people, and I have to lead transformation in the Ministry of Water. There is a new Water Act which we passed just before Parliament was dissolved in 2001, and I have to implement that Water Act, which I gazetted for implementation in beginning of March 2003, 2 months after being minister. Remember, we have a plane accident in January 2003. Yeah. So I've taken a month healing. I've come to the office. Who's we?
We had a plane accident, several of us, several ministers in the plane. One minister dies, Ahmed Khalif, who was Minister for Labor.
Martha, you were in a plane
I survive. Tuju survives. Martha Karua Co, who was with us, and then a practicing advocate, survives.